Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food.
Excellent.
And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena.
Uh-oh. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Student.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Yeah, that is what student would sound like.
I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss...
Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track. Out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
Clank!
Clank!
Perfect.
The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom, as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself.
No.
No! You're expelled.
Ow! Dang it! You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind?
But what kind?
I'm gonna go with a chicken snack.
Okay.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite!
If you pull out a beef snack instead, he gets so offended that he expels you from the school and it's a game over.
Uh-oh.
I love that one.
Uh-oh.
Well, I think there might be some competition for the new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Like a rubber ball?
That's not a treat. Hang on.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your mind open to the amazing possibility of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Black, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
How? How is that possible? How has no one claimed the seat next to Colonel Sanders?
I don't know.
Look at him.
I don't know who to choose.
This is a tough decision.
It is a tough decision.
But you have to keep in mind the name of the game. I love you, Colonel
Yeah.
Sanders, a figure-licking good dating simulator.
I'm gonna have to choose Colonel Sanders.
Good.
You moved to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. If I chose the other one, would that have been a game over?
No.
Okay,
We're getting
okay.
to the part where your decisions start mattering for endings.
Oh.
Not just random game overs everywhere.
It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils.
How unprepared.
However, his perfect upright postures shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat.
Oh yeah, nice correction. It would have been incomplete without that.
I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring.
So true.
A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
It's my first day!
Pop quiz.
Yay! A quiz about me!
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1.
Uh-oh.
If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? I like how the question on the test is extremely... Looking at you specifically, Pop.
I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, that's right. That's me.
Force is to tree as chicken is to what?
I think chicken uses night vision goggles a lot. Look further.
What?
That's right.
Which is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
I don't know. Comically oversized fork. A meat tenderizer. I don't know how you pick things up with that, depending on the meat tenderizer.
You just whack it till the spikes get into something. You just eat it like that.
Well, it depends on the meat tenderizer, because the meat tenderizer that we have is different than, like, the meat tenderizer I usually think of.
Isn't it like a mallet with, like, spiky things on it?
That's not the kind that we have. We just have, like, a little thing that, like, it has a bunch of little blades in it, and you, like, push it down, and it, like, stabs the meat.
When I think I think they're talking about the mallet with the spiky things.
I assume so. I say a spork. Yeah, I'm right.
Yay! What food is best for a broken heart?
Why is camel meat on there?
It's best for a broken heart. You don't eat camel meat when your heart gets broken?
Well, my heart doesn't get broken that much,
Well,
so...
you haven't been rejected by Colonel Sanders yet, so...
Yet?
That's why you never had a broken heart. Is Sprinkles a good boy?
He's the best boy. That's right! Wow!
You did it!
I'm smart. My total score is 5 out of 5. Perfect. How do I...
It's an option, you have
Oh,
to
I didn't realize it was an option. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your... Oh, wait,
He's
watching
cheating!
you tally... Hey! He's impressed.
He's cheating is what he is.
No, he's watching me tally my score.
Yeah, that's suspicious. During the quiz, he's like... oh, yeah?
Colonel Sanders! I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity bleth! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
Hot diggity.
It's you.
Sorry. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make.
An important announcement.
Time for lunch!
That is an important announcement.
The most important.
Yes. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts or...
Wafts!
Waluigi! Waluigi's the narrator.
It all makes sense now. Right when I thought a perfect game couldn't get any better.
Waluigi dating sim. He's the other option.
Other option?
Other than Colonel Sanders. Or is he the only option?
Heresy.
Oh. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Student is stupid. Shut up, student.
Student doesn't even have a name. Look, he's like angry.
Hey,
Colonel Sanders is frightened angry.
It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
Woo! Lunch! Yeah!
But
I love lunch!
Lunch! Lunch! Lunch! Wait, she said...
Yeah, she sure did say that.
See, I don't... How do you do a lisp with... Oh,
I think it is the lisp.
is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone at lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he is very talented, but were the rumors true?
His head looks so small.
It does. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept.
Wow.
Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that.
What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psha! Nah, my dude, nah.
What is his outfit?
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm just, drafting my last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn.
That was a pretty sick burn.
You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent.
How does one make evil body language?
I don't know. Where... as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please.
Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take this.
Oh, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. There's enough for... whatever. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into
You
it.
said that like you didn't believe it was a bucket.
Yeah, quotations marked around
With
it.
this bucket.
This bucket. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension.
Of course.
Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Let's see.
Go towards the light.
I died.
One of the ingredients was poison. You should have written your last will and testament.
Uh-oh. Let me think.
No,
What? I wanna...
you don't get to think.
Oh. This. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. 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 Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be?
I knew it.
He really did it. How bold, how adventurous. To you... You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. You know that it's...
You know that secret ingredient is...
A mantle of responsibility now rests on your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time.
Wait, and time?
I'm a time traveler.
Thanks to Colonel Sanders. You're a chicken-based time traveler.
Every time I eat his chicken, I time travel. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I approach. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. I have to start the conversation?
When you walk up to him...
I guess. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors. Where did I get this staff?
You've had it the whole time.
I had it in my pocket.
Of course.
I had a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
That's so much.
Yeah, it is. He is clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm, chickeny breath as he whispers.
Did he eat his chicken? I thought he gave it to everyone else.
I don't know, he could have.
Maybe.
Gotta taste it to make sure it tastes okay. Why has he got a pocket on his sleeve?
You wouldn't understand. It's a men clothing thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get pockets everywhere.
No! Unlike women's pockets where they're all fake! Just one ingredient. But I can't tell. Wait, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I can tell, because I'm Colonel Sanders. I use...
No!
It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
She taught you to use...
Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you'd searched. I thought I already figured that out. And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that.